Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. To Green. Durant. Down low, Boogie. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Thompson. Probing the defense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Deep two there, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Markkanen to Wendell Carter. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Durant to Thompson. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
To Wendell Carter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Durant to Curry. 4-3. Working and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Now whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Rivers into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Levine. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the 3rd or 4th option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
To Rivers. Shot from the lane won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. 1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Rivers, defended by Draymond Green. Screen coming. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Livingston to Curry. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
I'm here. Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Here's Lopez, down low. Cousins up to block the shot. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Pick up. Hey.
Durant to Curry.
Got you. Here we go.
Fires the three. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. To Chris Dunn. And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
KD with the rock to Green.
Watch that screen. Yep.
To Durant.
Go to roll. Screen on your right. Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
To Cousins. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Durant across the timeline. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Get back.
He gets it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Green. Sizing up the defense to Green. Durant won't go. Knock loose. Warriors come up with it. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
20-footer at the buzzer. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
To Chris Dunn. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys trail now by 4. To Sean Livingston. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom.
I got ball.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Carter to Zach Levine.
Put it roll. Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Shot. Box that.
Off the mark.
Make the next
The
one.
contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
What's going on here? You're off. Come here. Come here.
To Markkanen. Levine.
Run.
Nice pass to get things going.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
I got ball.
Durant to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 6 now.
Come on, man.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
I'm on D. I'm on
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Warriors have it.
Give me that. Back. Go to mine. I got it.
Durant to Sean Livingston.
You're off. Come here.
Thompson, deep right corner to Thompson.
Run.
Has a chance.
That's all you.
Shot by Thompson misses. The follow won't go either. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
That's a midi. Bucket.
Kevin Durant has it.
Run.
To Curry.
Yep.
Screen coming.
Just roll.
Durant to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down 3. To Thompson. Down for Curry. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Match up, baby. I got him.
To Chris Dunn. Fires the 3. Buries it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Durant to Thompson. To Curry. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Got him.
From the painted area, won't go down. 3 quarters down, the Bulls have the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball game.
Curry to Thompson.
Got you. Here we go. Watch that cut. I got you. Watch the cut. Watch the
5 to shoot. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Durant. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Markkanen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Curry to Durant. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Green. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Levine. Zach Levine doing what he does best.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Thompson to Cousins. Short jumper off the mark. To Chris Dunn. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Chris Dunn's game got better in year 2, going up almost 10 points. But there was a lot of controversy surrounding him going into the offseason, really questioning whether he was willing to put in the time and effort in the gym.
It's Steph for 2. Shot won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bulls with it. To Chris Dunn. He got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Zach Levine. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Thompson.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Hey.
Durant to Curry.
Got you.
Durant. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's Durant for 2. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I got him. Here we go. I got ball.
The Bulls take this one. They've won their 18th NBA title, the most of any franchise, and their first since 2008. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at